kind of surprised you weren't sitting at the door this morning. Yeah, it's such a beautiful day. It is. It's just beautiful outside. What are you doing, Miss Ash? Are you hungry? Okay, well, you gotta let me feed Cinder first. The wasps are out, man. They were pestering me in the garden all day yesterday. What do you think, Cinder? Ash thinks that we're not doing this fast enough. I think Cinder thinks we're not doing it fast enough either. She said, feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me. You'd think you guys never ate. We feed them like 3 or 4 times a day. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me get them fed real quick. All right, everybody's fed. We're all really happy because that's all we wanted. All you wanted was a good bite to eat, huh? There you go. She goes, don't pet me, I'm eating. So, nothing to report. It's a beautiful day. I think it's 80 degrees today. First time we've gotten that warm in a while. I'm seeing weeds in the greenhouse I'm gonna have to deal with. One thing about having a gravel floor and it technically being a greenhouse, weeds grow in here. So we need to deal with that. But I've got some garden clean out to do today. I'd take you along with me, but I'm literally just pulling dead stuff out of the front flower bed. So, getting things ready for spring. All the seeds in the garden are now planted. I've planted the eggplants and not eggplants. I keep saying, why did I say those first? They're still inside. It's still not time for those. I planted the broccoli and calendula flowers out in the garden yesterday. It was a hard work day, so I didn't do any videoing. I had a lot I had to do, and I'm not done. So I gotta do a lot of it. See how much more I can get done tomorrow or today. If I get the front flower bed finished, I'm gonna be happy because it's a big flower bed. The one next to this building is overrun with weeds, but I am not tackling that today. I think we'll save that for next weekend. But that's our outdoor report, and that's what the kitties are doing. As normal, this is what you're always doing, isn't it? Don't go bother her. Let her eat. You with your little booties in the front and knee socks in the back. You got booties in the front and knee socks in the back. And your tail is finally getting fur on it. Yeah, and one black toe. She said, I'll eat my food, but I really want to see what Cinder has. She has exactly what you had. It's exactly the same. Ash, leave her alone. You stay up here and eat yours. You can't have hers. You can't. That's her food. That's her food. You can't have it. I think something just bit me. The biting flies are out. All right, let's see how Cinder is still eating. Ashley, so I gotta entertain this monster. I can entertain this little monsters while Cinder finishes eating. Yeah, you don't need to bother her. You let her eat. Oh, but the scratches sure do feel good, don't they? If I stand here and scratch you, will you leave her alone till she's done eating? Usually it doesn't take her too long, but she doesn't eat as fast as you. She's actually eating some of the crunchies in her bowl, where you wait to go make sure you can't get her wet food before you eat your crunchies, don't you? Yeah, you're a pretty girl. Things are biting my ankles. I think we have biting flies. Whew. Here, look, you still have food. Dad was roughhousing with you last night, wasn't he? He came in with his arms all scratched up. He said I was attacked. And of course I had to attack back, and then he admitted that he started it. He started it. He's teaching you bad things, isn't he? I'm glad. So now you've decided that he's the only one you can do that with, because she was doing it with me too. Oh my gosh, look at all the fur. You're shedding. You're shedding. You need a brushing. Look at this. All this fur. Whew. Yeah, you're shedding, aren't you? You getting rid of all that winter furs? Oh my goodness. What a good girl. Oh my. I'm not falling for the tummy trap. That's how Dad gets scratched. Isn't it? Oh my gosh, you're so cute. You're such a cutie. Such a cutie. I know it. So you're done eating? Nope, she's still eating. Okay. Well, I got stuff I gotta go do, and I need to... There really is something biting me. stuff I gotta go do, and I gotta clean her poop box. So it looks like she's gonna leave Cinder alone. Good girl, Ash. All right, guys, well, we'll check on Milo here in a little while. Oh my goodness, we got a love on that box, huh? Is that a good toothy and chin scratcher? Oh, you scratching your toofs and your chin? You're getting your scent all over it, aren't you? Just make sure everybody knows this is my box. Your light toy's over here. Sounds like it needs to be charged. She goes, I won't play with it now. What you think about that box? Ooh, paper's fun. She said, I don't feel like being entertaining tonight. Oh my gracious, that's kind of what I feel like too. You gonna bite it? You gonna eat that paper? No, you're not gonna get it? Oh my goodness, we are being very unentertaining tonight. She said, Mom, I just can't do it all the time. Just can't do it all the time, and I don't always have a phone ready to take videos when she is being cute. No? No? Yeah. Well, I worked out in the garden today, and I worked hard. I worked in my vegetable garden in my front flower bed, and I have worn myself out. I'm beat. I think I must be rubbing off on Milo. It's super early for me to go to bed, but I am about ready. Yeah, you too? She said we're both tired, and I didn't even do anything. She said I just watched from the window. She didn't get to come out with me today because it was a hard work day, and I was going in and out of that gate a lot, and it would have been hard to make sure she was safe while I was working that hard in the garden. Oh my goodness. It was a beautiful day today. I think it was almost 80 degrees. Yeah. And that's the first real warm day like that we've had, isn't it, Milo? I wasn't adjusting to it well. I think I got too hot. And I've been pretty worn out ever since. Trying to stay up late because I have to work tomorrow night. Much as I'd like to go ahead and go to bed, it's only 10 o'clock. Yep, 10 o'clock. But I got to stay up till at least 1 a.m. And that would even be early for me. I'm just flat worn out. Milo is too. She said, Mom, it was really hard work watching you work on the yard today. Was it hard work watching me work in the garden today? Yeah? She said, yep. I sat in my bed with the window open and just watched you cut all that dead stuff down and rake up leaves and pull weeds, and I didn't even get it all done. We're going to do it again next weekend. The front flower bed still got lots of weeds in it, but at least I got all the dead stuff cleaned up. And then I've got 2 other flower beds I hadn't even looked at yet. I'm starting to think maybe I need to downsize some of my flower beds. The vegetable garden's been a lot of work all by itself. Oh my goodness, are you so dirty? Ooh, what's over there? What? Somebody's out there shooting guns, sounds like. We live in the country, that's completely normal. It's completely normal. So we don't get real excited about that out here. It wasn't real close. Somebody's on their property shooting at something or shooting in the air or something to scare something off. We do have a bit of a coyote problem, so I'm not surprised when that kind of thing happens. What's out there? Did you hear that noise? There's a lot of little poppy noises. That was a gun. Yeah, he wasn't real close. And then we've got some people next to us that I'm pretty sure they target practice pretty frequently. What's out there? Can we hear him tonight, Milo? Can you hear him over here? Sometimes you can't hear him over here. We've got this frog that's making these real unusual sounds. I can't hear him. I can't hear him here, but I did record him the other night, and I think it's a tree frog. But they're new. We have had tree frogs, but I've never noticed this particular frog noise before. I'm almost dead sure it's a frog. Maybe I'll put a little clip of the frog making the weird noise, that if maybe somebody who's more familiar with frogs than me can tell me, but I think it's a tree frog. I can hear him. Of course, all we can hear is Milo purring right now. You hear the weird frogs? Yeah. The coarse frogs will get going later when it gets a little warmer, and they'll be so darn loud you can't hear anything but them. Yeah. Girl. You gonna get it? Just not really in a playful mood tonight. Just gonna sit on your scratchy. I don't feel like playing, Mom. Well, not much of a Milo update. Not much of an update on anybody tonight, really. The barn cats were all doing just great. A lot of yard cleanup happening. I'm not doing anything because I'm just too tired to do it. Yeah, I know. Just a minute. Just a minute. I know. We're doing a video. You got to stay in here while we do the video. We do. You do. This is the video room. And this is also me and Milo's bedroom. This is where we sleep at night. If I'm getting ready to go to bed, we close the door anyway, and she sleeps in here with me. Don't you? Yeah, I know. You sit next to her doorstops. I don't know if I've ever pointed this out before. Not that anybody. This is a funny little closet. And I've got a doorstop on the outside and a doorstop on the inside. And that's where Milo's litter box is. It's this little weird half door in, would be an overhang. Because we're on the second floor, where the roof comes down, you have that wasted space. There's a bunch of junk in there, but her litter box is in there. And it's, just storage, so it made a perfect place to put her litter box out of the way. Yeah. And we did the litter box where I put it in a Rubbermaid tub with a lid and cut a hole in it so it's all contained. So yeah, she has her own little bathroom, don't you? Yeah. Is that your bathroom? No. She's like, I think we need to go downstairs. I think we need to get ready for bed. That's what I think. And if we get ready for bed, we're staying in here. She just doesn't want to play. You don't want to play? You're being all unentertaining tonight? No? No, that didn't look like fun. I still have a cough. Not totally over it. The doctor told me I was going to have that cough for a while, and apparently they're right, because I'm still coughing. But it's not too bad. When I was sick a few weeks ago, I didn't have the flu or any virus, to be honest. They tested me for all kinds of things. I was fine. They said it was more than likely bronchitis from environmental issues, namely the horrible windstorm we were having with the dust and the wildfires, and so we had a lot of smoke and dust. And it happened before, and I had windows open, and I didn't realize that's what was going on outside. I just thought it was windy. So I've still got the cough. I'm gonna cough again. Still got a little bit of the cough. They said I was gonna have that for a while. I still have an inhaler and stuff like that, so still working on getting rid of that, which may be why I got so darn tired today trying to work outside. Oh, she keeps hearing the popping noises outside. Honey, that's somebody shooting a gun. You don't need to be out there. Or maybe she hears the frogs. She hears something. Just seeing as close as you can see, aren't you? Alright, guys. Well, this is as entertaining as we are being tonight, because I'm just beat. Milo doesn't want to play. So, I hope you guys have a good day and a productive week, and we'll talk to you next week.